Warning, this podcast does not contain any Green Arrow action figures.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for The Flash Season 2, Episode 9, Running to Stand Still. I'm your host Clio, and with me I have Dom.
Bah humbug.
That's the best hat I've ever seen. I didn't even think to get my Santa hat at the upstairs.
I'm doing 4 Christmas podcasts tonight, so I had to come with a prop.
Wow, 4.
Yeah.
Dang.
Flash, Arrow, Vampire Diaries Originals, 4 Christmas episodes. Had to come with a prop.
Had to come prepared. So, ho ho ho.
Bah humbug.
Merry Christmas, here comes the weather wizard.
Oh, thank you, Mark Hamill, thank you.
The trickster coming back was amazing.
It was.
Just like Mark Martin just strolls up the Iron Heights and breaks out S.T.A.R and Trickster. And even Snart's like, why? Why?
Even I was like, why?
But I mean, Martin even says it. It's like, I broke you out, Snart, because you're smart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm powerful. Clearly he's like, I'm not that smart. I need someone else to come up with a plan for me. And this guy's just fucking crazy.
Fair enough.
Why not? Yeah, just like the way he explains it, it's like, go on.
I love when
he really had no plan beyond you two are good at being bad. Let's just do it.
I love when he pulls out the cutouts of just lightning bolts, you know?
Yeah.
It was great. It's absolutely great.
I like the trickster being Santa. Just like giving strange presents out to children.
I totally didn't even realize it was him at the very, very beginning. It was like maybe 30 seconds before he pulled down the mask. I was like, oh, that's Mark Hamill.
Yeah. And I mean, these parents were letting a strange Santa give their child gifts.
Well, wasn't he like a mall Santa though? Wasn't he in the mall?
Yeah. I guess he probably murdered the person who was supposed to wear that suit. So
yeah. So it's less
Santa
strange.
Gives people things.
Well, I know my mall Santa gives out candy canes.
Yeah, candy canes, not wrapped presents that he tells the children not to open.
And they're the little tiny candy canes too. They're not even like full size. Yeah. I actually prefer the smaller ones.
Yeah, no.
That's just me.
I don't like candy canes.
You don't like peppermint?
I don't like peppermint. Not the taste anyway. I like the smell. But no, unless they're like...
Do you like peppermint schnapps?
I've never really had... I've had like every other kind of schnapps. Oh. You're looking at me like I've committed a mortal sin.
You have.
Is it not Christmas without peppermint schnapps?
Pretty much. It's a liquid candy cane. But you don't like candy canes, so...
Anyway. Seriously, he just gives these kids presents. It's like, bad parents, don't do that. Don't let your children take home wrapped presents from a strange man.
Yeah, I guess. Unless that's something that Central City does.
Maybe. I mean, it does seem like a nice, wholesome city, sort of, kind of.
The whole way for them to, like, get rid of the presidents, though, was like, let's suck one through the singularity and they will, or whatever, they'll all go. And I was like, what? What?
That plan was as, thought out as the let's get together and do bad shit plan. It's just like, we're going to do a thing. I don't know science. And then they did it.
What? Like, I didn't understand that at all.
Like, it's science. It's just science.
So if we throw some ocean water in, all of the world's ocean water is going to go in as well. Is that what you're telling me?
No, because water's not magnetic. Dom, duh.
Okay.
Dur.
So if you throw all the magnets, you throw one magnet into it, and all of the world's magnets are gonna go into it.
Dom.
Yes. No, I'm trying to make sense of this. I don't
My
understand.
question is, if you threw bombs in, I mean, like, wouldn't they go off on the other side?
That's what I thought. But apparently they don't care about Earth 2.
Fuck Earth 2.
even Harry and Jay were just like, fuck Earth 2. Send them in.
Yeah, I feel like that plan was as poorly thought out as the villain's plan this episode.
To be honest, this was probably a holy shit, we actually got Mark Hamill. Let's film this Christmas episode right now and don't have any idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was like a backup plan that was thrown together really fast. But
I mean, I think it was also like, it's the Trickster. It's crazy. Like, you can't have a normal episode with the Trickster.
Can I say how much I like those dreidels?
Which dreidels?
The ones the Trickster made with the C4, they were all surrounding.
C4, yeah. I forgot about it.
Yeah, and it's just that song, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
I made you out of C4.
But the way that song was playing, I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
He was so excited about Christmas, and like everything he said was just so twisted and hilarious. Like, was it, don't forget, Christmas can also be a time for disemboweling our enemies. My stocking won't be stuffed until it's filled to the brim with bloody flash parts.
Yeah.
Want to roast some chestnuts. See, like, everything he said this episode was beautiful.
It was great. Like, I loved having the Trickster on it, even though he felt extremely out of place in this episode.
But I honestly think it worked in the fact that Mark Martin isn't that smart.
No. I don't know what they would have done without him.
Yeah, exactly. But his logic literally was, I want to take down the Flash. It's Christmas. Let me get the craziest guy and the smartest guy I know, break him out of prison. They'll come up with a plan for me. Like, really? Is that how long have you thought about this whole 6 months you've been gone? Is that all you've been thinking about?
I would have just broke the entire prison out and been like, go get the Flash.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He's not the sharpest crayon in the tool shed.
No. Or the brightest knife in the crayon box.
Sharpest light bulb in the crayon box?
Yes.
I like that one. But yeah, Patty, like we learn, well, we knew, because Patty told Joe a couple episodes ago that her dad was killed by Martin.
Yeah, and it was just the way that things were happening in this episode, right? Because, yeah, we knew that was how Patty's dad died. But then, like, they were talking about how she had one of those teddy bears when she was a kid, and her father gave her one. And then we see Harrison Wells from Earth 2 mentioning how he gave one to his daughter. And I'm just like, wait, is Patty Harrison's daughter? What? I was so confused.
Yeah.
Like, I was really thinking they were going down that path.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean that they're not going down a similar path. Because here's what I thought. I was like, is she somehow related to the Wells line?
Right.
The not Wells. Well, I guess it would be Wells. Because it's not Eobard.
Right.
She's either part of, like, I feel like she's going to be revealed to be part of some other family. Mm-hmm. Like, either the Thawns or the Wellses or something. Because, I mean, as far as we know in Earth 1, Wells doesn't have any surviving family.
Correct.
That's as far as we know.
No surviving descendants of himself.
Yeah.
But we don't know about extended brothers, sisters kind of family, you know?
Yeah, which means I'm leaning more towards she's related to the Thawns.
I don't know. I'd say related to the Wells line if I had to guess. I'm still thinking she's from Earth 2. I don't
she
think.
Could, yeah, no, she could be.
You know. But she hasn't bumped into Harrison Wells yet, right? She did.
She has. Yeah. It's one of those things. We had that a couple weeks ago too, where it's like we both had a very weird feeling about a thing, and then we're just like, it's got to be more than just us feeling weird.
Right. There's got to be more to this, but I don't have the pieces yet.
We don't, because she literally just dropped it. Like she's like, my father gave me that teddy bear. Never mind. It's like, just keep going. Tell us information.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was like a whole new side of Patty. Like, she was angry. I seriously thought she was just gonna shoot Martin in the face.
Yeah, I had no clue what she was gonna do.
Yeah. And it's like we go through all of this, like, Barry sees that she figured it out too.
Mm-hmm.
And that she's really smart. She's good at getting to things. She thinks of things that Barry doesn't. And she still doesn't know at the end of the episode. I'm just like, oh, God, why? I seriously expected when she was about to shoot Martin that he was going to take his mask off. I was like, just do it. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take it anymore.
There was that funny moment when Patty was trying to, like, tell Barry, and she's like, you don't even know about... Well, I can't catch you up to speed right now. And like Barry's just like, that is a really interesting pun that you don't even know about.
Yeah. And it just makes me think that it's going to be so much worse when she finds out.
Yeah.
Because she's now had conversations with the Flash, who she doesn't know yet is her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like this is going to be the Iris situation all over again.
Except I don't think Patty's ever going to forgive him.
No, but we kind of know, as long as super future events haven't been changed, that, 9 years in the future, that Barry and Iris are together,
Yes. Yes.
So.
Are not only together, but married.
Right.
But here's the thing, because I'm worried that she's going to be so mad that she goes to the dark side. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about...
She may try to become a metahuman herself.
She may. We don't know. Like, this is...
I want to see her go to Earth 2 and fuck some shit up.
Like, the Patty we know is very... do things this way by the book and do them smart and thought out with plans. And like this Patty we saw this episode is like, I just throw the fucking book out. We don't care about the book. I'm just angry. And it's like, that's a scary Patty.
Yeah.
And if that becomes the dominant Patty, because it's like, the way I've seen her this whole season is she's going to make an excellent addition to Team Flash when she finds out. But now it's like, when she finds out, she's going to be mad. There's no way she's going to be on Team Flash after she finds out, because she's going to be so mad.
No, and Team Flash is already getting rather big.
I know.
So we know at some point Team Flash is going to dwindle down, but...
Well, I mean, we're going to be... I don't know how soon it's going to happen. We're definitely losing Harrison Wells as an ally. Since he's going to stab everybody in the back.
Yeah, again. He's like renegade ally right now.
Yeah.
But I see him also at some point talking to them and being like, look, I'm supposed to do this. This is what Zoom wants me to do. And he doesn't know that you know that I know that you know. So we have the upper hand.
I think he's done that already and seen that Zoom still has his daughter over him. I don't know if he's going to choose to do that again.
Maybe his daughter is Earth 2 Patty? I don't know. Because he would have had a reaction when he saw her.
Just because they look different doesn't mean. I'm thinking, okay. I'm thinking a little bit like, this is Fringe spoilers.
Oh.
I'm thinking a bit of Fringe here.
With the two universes?
With the kid. Where maybe Patty was his daughter. Like, we don't know how old. Do we know how old?
No, we don't. But I still think he would have had a visible reaction after seeing Patty if that was the case.
Would he still recognize her if she was 6 years old?
How long has Zoom had his daughter though?
No. What I mean is, he had an older or another child with his daughter Rachel. Rachel, right? Is that her name?
I'm not sure. So you're saying that he had two
Patty
kids?
Is Wells' daughter?
Maybe.
One of them. And that story he said, I bought my daughter a doll. He wasn't talking about Rachel.
It could be. Could be something like that.
Oh, because she said she was in college. She was still going to school, Rachel. So she is younger than Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Cleo. This is the season for Crazy Cleo theories.
Okay, I'm down for them.
All of them have been wrong. All of them have been wrong. But who knows? This one actually sounds the most sane of all the other theories I've had this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just very worried for Patty because I like her so much, but I see her going down a very dark path.
I like when characters go down dark paths.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes
usually
makes me sad.
That's usually when I embrace them most.
It's funny because I embrace characters most when it's the other way around.
See, because I didn't like Wells.
They down a dark path and they're turning towards a lighter path.
But like, I didn't like Wells at the beginning of season 1, even though we knew something was off with him. But it wasn't until he started showing his true motives that I became invested in that character. So,
yeah,
I like when the characters go down darker paths.
Yeah, no, it's definitely compelling. I'm not denying that.
And my theory now with Zoom is gone.
Which theory?
That it was still Wells.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't rule out Eobard. Yeah.
I think it's Barry. The more we continue going forward, the more I think it is Earth to Barry.
It very well could be.
There is art, and I don't know, and I should have looked this up before. There is art, and it looks like a poster, but it is Barry, and his reflection in a puddle is Zoom.
And
if that's official, I don't know if it's official, but if that's official,
right.
Stuff. But yeah, I really, the more that this goes on, the more I think that Zoom is Earth to Barry. But right. They still haven't given us any more real clues other than, the feelings that we have about the character. Yeah, like I was looking at like every frame of this episode. I'm like, there's gotta be something. They have to give something up. But
they've done a really good job at hiding it so far, so I don't think they're gonna give anything up quite yet, because they know how their fans are for these kind of shows, and their fans are meticulous, going frame by frame in some cases.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, they also know how to throw us off.
Yes.
Because I remember last season us talking about who Reverse Flash was, and me ruling Wells out because of how the body type of the suit looked. Like, I'm like, oh, he's too broad-shouldered to be Wells.
Mm-hmm.
Like, clearly can't be Wells. And then it ended up being Wells. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. See, I think in those particular cases, they actually just stick different people in the, suit.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Not the actual actor, only to keep it a secret from the actual actors themselves, so they don't realize.
Yeah, I guess so. If you look in your Skype chat right now.
Oh, this is gonna mess your frame up for a second.
That's okay. Ignore this, guys. We're just, trying to show you what I'm talking about so that I don't look crazy.
Gotcha.
Or sound crazy. Because, I mean, there have been cases, especially with Arrow, where people have photoshopped posters with the CW logo and everything. So I don't know if this is a shop job or if this is actually a CW poster. But this is what I'm talking about. This reflection, I saw this picture and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it almost looks like fan art to me.
Kinda, yeah. I also thought that.
But I
still.
think... So, hold on. I've seen some...
Seen some?
I've seen some, yeah. I've seen, like, they have these current images. The CW's got this zoom here and this flash here, where they're in similar poses. These are official. These are 100% official CW posters.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're very, very similar, the way they're acting. So I think that is probably what inspired the poster, if that is fan art.
Is that super official?
Yeah, these two are official.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Very cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I usually think that's the strongest theory right now, is that it's Barry.
Yeah. I like it.
And then my crazy Patty's actually Wells' daughter theory. I don't know. We'll
because
that we'll have to put on the back burner.
I don't see it being Harry at all, because he wouldn't set up a conversation that only we as the audience are going to witness.
What do you mean?
That he wouldn't, like... It's like that he's not Zoom, because he wouldn't set up a conversation that only us as an audience would see him doing, even if he was able to generate 2 copies of himself. You know, there was no one else around to witness that conversation.
I mean, Rachel was, but that's it. Yeah, it seems like it's not.
No, I'm talking about the very, very beginning of the episode. No one was around.
Oh yeah, you're right. Where he, beats him up or whatever.
Yeah, you like.
Also, how did nobody noticed cameras? Just no security. Didn't they talk about that in like a couple episodes ago? Like we upped our security and then someone just walks in. Oh, that was Jay. Yep. That was when we first meet Jay. It's like, yeah, we have increased security. What up? Oh yeah, that's when Cisco's like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like stuff like that. It's like, oh, people can see this as a loophole, and then they address it, and it's like, oh well, I guess that's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about S.T.A.R and
Okay.
how he comes to Barry and is like, hey, this is what's going down. And it's sort of like, just like, I'm not, not totally cool with what's happening, but I'm rolling with it. And Barry just like yells at him. It's like, dude, come on. He's trying, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's so difficult for me to, because the Legends of Tomorrow trailer like ruined so much for me. I can't enjoy it properly, because I'm not focused on witnessing what's going on now with S.T.A.R. Every time I see him, my headcanon is like jumping to what he's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And
from what we see in the Legends of Tomorrow stuff.
Yeah, he's like the anti-hero. He's like, I can't ever see me being a hero, but just like knowing that that's the path they're taking him down, he was told that he's going to be a hero. So
he hasn't been told
or a legend. No, in the trailer.
He hasn't been told that yet, though.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying, but my headcanon just keeps fast forwarding. Yeah. So I just have a hard time watching everything that's going on now in both Flash and Arrow, because it's just like, this trailer ruined so much for me like 6 months ago.
Yeah. But like, I look at S.T.A.R and those are some of my favorite character arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, Bucky, like Vegeta, where they're like.
Wait, Bucky and Vegeta are in the Airbender?
No, Bucky from Captain America and Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, okay.
Um, but where they're like bad guys, and even if, and see, I don't know if I knew at the time.
For me, it's King Koopa in Super Mario RPG. Like he starts off as the villain, and then they realize that there's an even bigger villain. So Bowser joins your team, and you get to watch this like very awkward dynamic as he becomes a hero. It's great.
Yeah, but like I'm just like so excited to see like all the snart emotions and stuff. I don't know. I'm fangirling. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He's gonna be a good leading character. I'm definitely gonna enjoy him in Legends.
This is adorable. This is adorable. But no, seriously, those are some of my favorite character arcs.
Yeah.
And like I tend to gravitate towards those kinds of characters who have those kinds of struggles.
Villain struggles.
Wanting to be good struggles, or
does that
going
make your,
towards a less evil struggle.
Does that make your favorite Disney princess Elsa?
Actually, no.
No, she had that struggle. She was the only Disney princess to have that struggle.
That's very true. But also, in those such roles, I usually like the, like supporting characters.
Okay, so you like Olaf.
More like Sven. The reindeer.
I know who Sven is.
No. Anyway.
I kind of want to build a snowman.
I forgot what I was going to say. Something about Barry being a douche.
Oh.
But understandably being angry. I mean, for a lot of reasons at the moment. Because S.T.A.R was trying to help, but, bad guy code or whatever couldn't just hand it to him.
And I liked this episode where Barry was just kind of helpless, too. Like, it took his team to do everything.
Yeah. And even when him and Patty were investigating the stuff. Yeah, sure, he got them out, but that's, like, all he did.
Right.
Like, Patty got there herself, and he needed his whole team to get him there.
I like how Patty was so smart, that she got there. She figured out the exact same clue that only Wells knew, and that's, but that's what keeps drawing me back to Patty and Wells have some kind of connection.
Yeah. Swear it's a Fringe thing, and if if you've seen Fringe, you know what I'm talking about. Swear.
Peter.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I think like she would be such a good addition to Team Flash. If they had told her the truth about, a week ago.
See, I want if Barry is actually Zoom, I want a whole team Zoom. I want like evil versions of the entire Flash team working for Barry.
Oh, that'd be really interesting. Like Earth 2 Caitlin is actually already Killer Frost and shit.
She's already Killer Frost. Cisco
is I'm into it.
Yep. I want it.
That'd be great. But Zoom really seems like he's working by himself.
I mean, we're supposedly getting Killer Frost in the next half of the season. That's kind of already been talked about by the CW, so we don't know if it's going to be Earth 1 Killer Frost or Earth 2, but we do know we are getting Killer Frost. And due to Barry's premonitions that he had when he was running through time in the end of Season 1, you could probably bet our Caitlyn is, Earth 1 Caitlyn is going to become Killer Frost at some point, but that does not mean that we won't have an Earth 2 Killer Frost as well.
Yeah. What I want is for Grodd to come back, and him and Earth 2 Caitlyn, a.k.a. Killer Frost, are, like, best friends.
Could be interesting.
That would be really interesting. Because he already knows, like, Caitlyn's face, and if he saw Killer Frost, he'd be like, Caitlyn? And she'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Be awesome. Yeah, so I guess all that's left is Wally West.
Ooh.
They seriously waited till the last
Yeah,
second to show us Wally, because the last line of the synopsis was what was it? It was little Joe and Iris meet Wally West. It's like they literally waited till like the last moment to show him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like,
you guys have family over. It looks like I came at a bit, the wrong time. Oh, come on in. Joe knew who he was immediately.
yeah, didn't have to say a goddamn thing. But
so, in the comics now,
yes.
Wally is Kid Flash, correct?
Yes.
But he ends up becoming the main Flash, and he's actually the most known version of the Flash?
No,
in the comics?
But he's my Flash.
No, I know, but from what I was reading, because I read a little bit of it, they said that he's involved in some of the most major Flash storylines of all time.
He is, because Barry is dead for a lot of it.
Right, so he's basically not Silver Age. Is it Silver Age?
No, because No, Barry is Silver Age Flash. Okay. Golden Age Flash is Jay. It's Jay, then Barry, then Wally, then Bart. No, wait, someone's between.
No, is there somebody between Bart?
Shoot.
I didn't think there was.
No, wait. Bart. Never mind. I don't know. I don't remember. But Bart's on the lower end of the. Anyway, not important.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Wally. Well, Wally was big in the 90s because that was the Flash in Justice League Unlimited in the cartoon. He was in a lot of the comics at that time because a lot of the lines, Barry had been dead or trapped in the Speed Force, whatever storyline was going on at the time. Can't remember.
Right.
And early 2000s.
Now, this is something you've been looking forward to for a while, because I'm pretty sure you mentioned on our very first podcast that Joe and Iris West, the last name was a little coincidental when Wally West was out there.
Yes.
So.
My concern was that Iris had no siblings. Mm-hmm. And in the comics, Wally is Iris's nephew. Gotcha. So in order for her to have a nephew, one would think either her spouse would have siblings, which that would make him an Alan, or she would have to have a sibling to have a nephew.
Right.
So I like that they kind of cut the family ties a little bit down, and he's her brother.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
I'm really happy. We saw he said like 5 words. I don't care.
It's going to be interesting how he's going to get his powers.
I hope that doesn't happen for a long time. You know what I mean?
How does he get him in the comic? Do you know? No.
No. No, I don't know. I think it's a similar...
Like a lightning thing?
Accident? Yeah, similar like lightning thing. Also a happenstance accident. Mm-hmm. No, I can't remember. Yeah, no, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking it up, though, because...
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, too.
I have to know. That's why we're both quiet.
Yeah.
You're always wondering.
Freak accident at the police lab gave Barry his powers repeated itself, bathing West in electrical charged chemicals. Now possessing the same powers as the Flash, West donned a smaller sized copy of Barry Allen's Flash outfit and became the young crime fighter Kid Flash.
So, same thing.
More or less, yeah.
Which actually kind of can tie in what we've been theorizing, that there could be a second incident. Because Caitlin's not a meta yet.
Right.
So if there's a second
Caitlin
incident,
gets it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If our Caitlin gets it, we don't know for sure, but...
That's true. But, yeah, no, I think there could be a second incident, and we'll have a whole new set of metahumans to deal with. And I've kind of been a little, not disappointed, but, missing that they have this whole other kind of metas to explore, like the get your powers from artifacts or get your powers from.
That's been kind of set up in Arrow. That really has not been set up in Flash yet.
Well, it was also set up in Vixen. That's true. That's true. They've got a lot of stuff to work with. I'm just picking on things that have not been, mentioned yet. Or went to depth yet.
So, what I'm hoping comes out of this whole Wally West thing is the fourth spin-off, or technically fifth if you want to count Vixen. The fifth spin-off for the CW Flash Arrowverse. I want to see Wally West start the Teen Titans.
Yes!
Live action Teen Titans. Do it.
Like legitimate Teen Titans?
Yeah, do it.
Yes. You don't even know.
Wally was in the Teen Titans, so.
Yes. Yeah, that was Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wally, Dick Grayson, Cyborg, Raven, Beast Boy, Starfire. Speedy. Roy Harper was in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Green Lantern in it for a little bit?
No.
I thought he was very briefly.
No, because there's all the Green Lanterns when they get their rings are adults.
Okay. I could have sworn there was an episode with the Green Lantern in it.
I mean, there are a lot of crossovers with Teen Titans where, Justice League members come and they're like, hey, we need help.
Yeah.
Got a lot of arm movements today. Deal with it.
Aqualad. He was in there.
Yes, Aqualad. How could I forget Aqualad? But that's Young Justice too. But I mean, there's a lot of crossovers there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Green Lantern was in it. He was in Arsenal's Titans. It was made up of Impulse, aka Kid Flash, Mirage, Terra, Damage, Green Lantern, Supergirl, Ravager, and Minion.
Cool. Yeah, Impulse is the Bart Allen Flash.
Yeah, Kyle Rayner was this version of Green Lantern.
See, I didn't realize that. I didn't think Kyle was that. I guess Kyle came around at a point where there were already there was already Lantern. So.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just not familiar with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Next episode is technically the first episode of Legends of Tomorrow, but.
Does it come back first? What actually airs first now? I'm confused.
Well, we have a date for. Don't we have a date for?
We do, but I didn't.
We do,
I didn't look at the two to coincide. What
so
comes back
Flash
first?
is coming back January 19th, and Legends.
It's like January 20 something.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah.
January 21st. So technically, Flash comes back first. So.
Okay. So that would be why we didn't get a setup. That makes more sense to me now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's weird.
I was really concerned because we're going from this, and then we're going to jump into Legends of Tomorrow, and there was no, tie-in. It's just and then they're going to jump back, and it was I was really, really upset. I was really kind of confused. So now finding out that Flash and Arrow are coming back, 2 weeks before Legends of Tomorrow now? That's going to be good. I
think that's a week.
Well, it is technically
That's the same week. The 19th and the 21st. That's the same week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's literally gonna be Flash, Arrow, Legends tomorrow, 3 days in a row.
Yeah, because Flash is gonna be Tuesdays, Arrow is gonna be Wednesdays, and Legends tomorrow is going to be Thursdays.
Yeah. So the train can't be stopped.
Nope.
But yeah, the next episode of The Flash is called Potential Energy, and there's literally nothing. I've got nothing to tell you.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that's it. Potential Energy. I hope there's a lot of science.
I hope there's a lot of energy that kind of gives off its full potential.
I wonder if there's not an episode after title, but I hope the next episode is kinetic energy. I just want it to happen.
Yeah. See, I'm even more interested now how this whole Legends Tomorrow crossover everything is going to work, because that means Flash and Arrow are going to have even less time on the show than I thought they were.
Yeah, I guess. First episode. Maybe.
Probably the first and probably the last.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see because there's nothing. Let's see. Maybe there's a Legends of Tomorrow synopsis for Pilot. Pilot's got 2 parts. Pilot Part 1 and Pilot Part 2. Nope, that's not a synopsis. That is a tweet. Literally, they just tweeted this. The showrunners just tweeted like the first page of the script.
Right.
Which isn't even the first page, just the title.
Right.
When was this? What day was this? September 9th was when they started production. I don't know. We don't have that long to wait.
No, we really don't. So, but the first...
It's a little over a month that we have to wait.
Yeah, so the first Pilot Part 1 and Pilot Part 2 are not airing back-to-back. They're going to be 2 weeks apart, so that's even scarier.
A single week. That's 1 week.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like Part 1 and Part 2 being a week apart. Like, I don't like that. Like, if there's going to be something like that, I want them together back-to-back.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to have to deal with it when it comes, Dom.
I guess so.
That's all you got to do. Until then, Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon. PHENOMEDOM. Bot.
And you can find me
Bah humbug.
on the socials. Merry Christmas, everybody. / Happy New Year / whatever you celebrate. Winter solstice. Hanukkah.
Hashtag Winter Soldier.
Hashtag Winter Soldier. Wrong comic book enterprise.
Didn't they do a crossover at one point? I thought there was DC.
They do crossovers.
Yeah, they're fine.
All the time.
They're fine.
Yeah. You can find me at Cleomoto on the socials and on Twitch at The Cleomoto. You can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here YouTube. You can follow us here on YouTube for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows like Arrow. Until January. Bye.
See ya. Bah humbug. And a crappy New Year.